All right, Prodigal Brothers. So let me. So I'm in this Facebook group, right? I finally just started getting back on Facebook a little bit, mostly because my dad's on there and my family's on there. So it's a way for me to keep in touch. But so one of my family members, he suggested this group to me because he always talks about how it's always stuff going on in there. It's like crazy stuff getting posted. So something kind of blew up on it, not last night, but 2 nights ago. So this girl, she posted in here. It looks like she used a throwaway account because it's just some crazy. Didn't have a picture or anything, but so take it as it is. But this is what she posted in the Facebook group, and I'm gonna get you guys reaction to it. So it says, feeling a little shallow typing this, maybe a lot shallow, but I've been dating a new guy who is broke AF. He has a decent job, he's intelligent, educated, and seems to have a decent work ethic. But right now, she says we make about the same amount of money, but he also pays child support. Paying this child support leaves him with very little discretionary money. He can't afford to do anything extra. I don't need fancy dates. I don't mind paying for myself or taking turns, but I definitely wouldn't want to be with someone long term if this is going to be the circumstances. She says, our mutual friends are planning trips and going to plays. They're doing things that I wish we could be doing. Maybe we need to find some more broke friends. I don't need anyone to support me, but I do want someone who will be able to add. I'm sorry. Yeah, she typed kind of crazy. Hold on, let me try to figure out what she's trying to say. I don't need anyone to support me, but I don't want anyone who will add to my financial burden or if we get married and move in together. I realize how sexist this sounds because if the situations were switched, I would have no problem having less discretionary money than a guy and letting him make up the difference. I just needed a safe place to put this out there. So, fellas, she's basically saying that she doesn't, dating this broke guy is causing her problems. She feels bad about putting it out there. She knows it sounds sexist, but she's saying she doesn't want this broke guy. So that's something that now that it's something that me, when I got out of school, most people are broke during college. So it's kind of accepted. But once I actually started dating, I actually took about a year or two off where I really wasn't dating because I felt bad about like not being able to pay for dates. So you know what I'm saying? Like what if stuff gets serious and exactly she wants trips. So I want to know you guys' opinion. Should broke men not be out here dating?
Before we answer this question, the general question, I would like to take a little bit of time to talk about this female. Because I feel like
buddy.
I feel like no, I feel
the topic.
I'm not changing the topic because
circle back.
I definitely want to talk about this because this is a great topic.
Okay.
But I just would feel very.
We gotta do both sides. I feel
I
you.
gotta address this.
Go
bruh.
ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
Like, how dare you? You dating a quote unquote broke dude, but you gave us the facts. He has not a great job. He has a decent job, so he's making money. Yeah. He's paying his bills, so he's making his money, and he's paying child support, so he's taking care of his seed.
And who knows how much?
So after all of that, he don't have a lot of play money. Welcome to fucking adulthood. Right. Okay, so. And the reason I take offense to that, because I was in that position, you know what I'm saying? Like, the bills were paid. I had a roof over my head. I'm eating food, and I'm taking care of my son. Right. That's all I need to ask for, bro. Everything else is icing on the cake. Extra. You know? So for you to say, I'm dating this guy, he's doing all of these things, which he should be doing, and he don't have enough money to lavish me right now.
Right.
But you came across and said, well, I don't have no money either. We're both broke. Maybe we need to find broke friends. So you ain't balling either. Mm-hmm. So how about you address your broke ass situation and not just his? We can't. It's not fair to say my partner is broke. Okay, so what are you doing? Well, I'm broke too.
Yeah, right. Just say we broke.
We broke. So if we broke, don't
be broke together.
Be broke and find a way not to be broke. Let's grind and get up out of here. If we want to go on a trip and we broke, that's what we broke people do.
Stay at home.
We stay at home. No, I'm just saying we save up to get to our goal. Right. We want to go to Punta Cana. We save up to go to Punta Cana.
Well, just to play devil's advocate, what men do is stay their ass at home. What women typically do is find somebody to support.
That's
what they're
then leave. Then leave.
So that's all I'm saying is I'm not mad at her for voicing how she feels. Women are looking for security, and that's also found in finances. So that's why we're even talking about this topic, because men are supposed to be in a leadership role. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that to me. So we all kind of differ on taking care of your woman. But if you don't got no bread, you shouldn't even be worried about no woman. Get your bread.
See, you going back to the topic. We ain't there yet.
No, but I'm just saying in general, like she's bad mouthing him and she's not in a good place. But to me, that's just it's not right. But that's so common, bro.
I just feel like if you ugly, you can't be out here saying you ugly. Ew, you ugly.
Yeah, but women get taken care of, bro.
Right. And that's
they don't have to pull themselves up by their bootstraps like us.
But see, I think
like
that's where,
to me, in my opinion,
that's where she's coming. And I think that's where she's coming from. She's and who knows what her experience is. She's probably used to a man doing certain things, and so now she got this new dude, and she's obviously recognizing that he can't do certain things. She's probably used to a certain lifestyle.
Then leave him.
Right, but she must have already did the wood good.
I think it goes
so
like
she's
this.
stuck.
It's like this. It's like
it's good, but I can't.
If you don't like something,
right?
If she doesn't like the fact that he's broke and she's tired of not being able to do stuff, you have 100% right to leave. Now this is where, and this is an adult thing. Like, you can't consistently complain about something that you can change.
Fair enough.
And expect me to empathize with you.
Right.
So hold on.
Hold on.
So if you in a relationship and you go, my man keep cheating on me. My man just out here slinging D and I just want him to stop. Well, he not going to stop. But I love him. I'ma stay. Okay, well then stop complaining about him slinging D. Cuz you at this point you're accepting it.
I dig you, but I think she was more like looking for advice.
Yeah, she was venting.
Yeah,
I know she was venting.
But I know what you're saying.
Place.
I know what you're saying. Like,
so that's your advice.
If you don't want to leave,
so that's your advice.
Shut the fuck up.
I know what you're saying. Don't throw stones if you live in a glass house. So like, she can't be out here talking about my man's so broke and when she's so broke.
Well, no.
She
did act like she
was. Well, like their
broken.
brokenness is aligned.
Well, that was one point, but the other point is you go on social media. I'm so tired of this. My man so broke. Blah 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 blah. And then when he come home, I love you. Let's be together forever.
True.
That's oxymoron.
Yeah,
that's make up your mind.
That's horrible.
Because if I love you, all right, we gonna figure this out. We gonna
love somebody and not love that they don't have no money.
Right, but
like, say I'm your man. But every time we go out, hey man, SB.
No, you're not. That's not an equal
man.
example. What I'm saying, and I think the sex one was a better example. If you're in a relationship and your partner continuously cheats on you, but you love them, right? And you're complaining, I wish they stopped cheating. I wish they stopped cheating, and they do not. If you still decide to stay, knowing that he or she is gonna continue to cheat, then you can no longer vent about it.
I think you're saying, or she can vent,
but it's deaf ears at this point.
But don't paint that picture, especially on social media.
Right.
Like, don't keep putting it out there
like
as if you want to do something about it. But you're not going to make any change.
That's not right. That's not right.
I'm with you, bro.
No, I definitely get that. I definitely get that.
Because I mean, at the end of the day, with anything in regards to a relationship or anything, if you don't like, to an extent, if you don't like a situation, you have the power to walk away and or change it.
Yeah.
Facts.
But I don't necessarily think that whoever posted this is necessarily on that tip. Like, you know what I mean? I don't think she's necessarily like complaining or venting. You know what I mean?
That was both of those things in there. Did you listen to it?
I listened to it, but it's just one part. Like, you don't know how long this been going on. She said it's a new thing.
But did you hear in there? She said, "My friends are going on trips and doing things,"
Bro,
and that's what's terrible. That's what's terrible. It's like,
we already had the social media episode.
We have to touch on this every topic.
But
I mean, every pod, obviously.
Because
you gotta
you're
live for
looking
yourself.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm
just saying, like, I'm going off of what you're saying. Like, we talked about relationships on social media, right?
Yeah,
Before,
yeah.
and we talked about that because someone else's people posting.
You're
pictures on
comparing.
This,
You can't
you
compare.
You
Yeah.
want to do this and you want to do this and show what you got. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel. Well, that's the same way SP feels like shit. I've been broke a long ass time. You know, you know.
But I don't.
But I do what I need to do. You know, but you just gotta be partner with someone that respects that.
Here's my thing. I don't. If you have a job, all your bills are getting paid, and you're on top of that, you're taking care of a child, whether it be child support or just being together in a family, and you're taking care of your seed. If you don't have an exorbitant amount of money to do extracurricular things, like go to the fucking Bahamas, that's acceptable. That's not broke.
That's called being an American.
Being broke is like,
You ain't got no job.
hey, or I'm saying, I don't got no job, or I got a really, really bad job that I probably shouldn't be in anymore,
And you need to get a
making $9 an hour,
Right.
and then I'm consistently hitting y'all up talking about, yo, my electric cut off again. You think y'all can help me out?
You broke.
That's broke.
Exactly.
Making money and paying bills and being responsible, that is not broke.
Well,
that is the definition of broke.
That is
if you only have enough money to pay your bills, you're broke.
Yeah,
I mean that. But I feel what you're saying.
I think
we're talking about the social definition of broke is people that can't spend extra money. You can't buy J's. You can't buy great clothes.
I ain't even saying that. I ain't even saying that. I'm not even saying that because you could buy J's. You could buy.
Not if you
you
only got money to pay your bills.
No. You save and buy things. That's what it is. It's just like, all right, I want these. The 12s is coming out in December. I got 3 months.
Well,
I'm gonna set aside some money.
Don't do that shit no more.
Well,
much time.
hold on though. I think you did touch on it though. Even if you're making $40,000 and you are able to pay all of these things, I believe that her, instead of venting to social media, should be venting to him. Like she should be expressing her feelings to him, to tell him, like, and putting the battery in his back.
Yeah, give him some drive.
To be like, hey, go get more money, because when I was making 40, I wanted 60. Yeah. When I was making 60, I wanted 80. Right. You know what I mean? And so on and so on and so on, right? Like, I've always wanted 6 figures. You know what I mean? You get the 6 figures, now you're like, yo, I need 150.
Yeah.
And that is what I think is the bigger issue, is that she's complaining, which she probably will leave at some point, but she's not actually helping. Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, some people just need encouragement. Some people need somebody to just hit that switch for them. Like, yo, like, there's dudes who I know who had girls and they weren't doing anything. They got a girl and they got themselves together. Now, I'm not saying it's a woman's job to build a man up, but if you're going to be with a broke dude and you want better, why don't you tell that man that you got to go and get more for y'all?
And I think, like what you're saying, people don't understand the definition of relationship. That's what a relationship is. You know what I mean? Like, we cool, right?
Right.
We're building each other up, man. We starting something.
Right.
We're doing something. Hey, you know what I mean? Ask them because I know a lot of women for me that I've dealt with, like, when I don't have a job or I want something better, guess what they doing? They even filling out my applications for me. Hey, I did, you know what I mean? Like, just certain things like that.
Damn.
Is what relationship stuff is about.
You hitting them that good? That they filling out
I'm
apps?
just saying, like, look, we said this before.
Boy, knocking the back out.
I'm an idea person. I'm not a paperwork guy.
Nah, if you're knocking the back out, just tell me about it. You know what I mean?
No, nothing like that.
Pause.
But I'm just saying, they wanted me uplifted. You feel me?
Yeah,
they wanted me
you
to get
uplifted.
a better.
You uplifted for real.
To get a better situation.
You transfer hella energy, my nigga.
Yeah. I need a partner. You feel me?
Yo.
That's what relationships about. The partnership.
I'm sorry. Another question, dog. How many Eazy has anyone ever filled out an app for you?
A job. Yeah. Definitely.
All right,
man.
All right.
Yeah.
You
Same.
too?
Yeah, dog.
Damn, I got some. I ain't doing it right.
Yo, applications take forever, bro.
I ain't doing it right, man.
It takes at least 45 an hour to fill out an application nowadays.
I ain't never had no support system.
Yeah, I've had that.
You know what I mean? Yo, I'm
But
just saying that. Well,
all right, so let's
you need better support.
So let's get to the meat. Let's
Hold
get
on,
back to the
hold
meat
on,
of this.
SP. Seriously, don't you agree with that though? Like you said, if somebody's making $9 an hour, they should level up. So in this situation, if you were making good money and you just making enough money to pay your bills, and like, I still feel there's no excuse for you being that kind of broke either. Do you agree?
Being that kind of broke, as in I can't go to Florida. Like if y'all wanted to go to Florida
On a humbug.
and y'all were just like, yo, next month we going to Florida. And
Right.
you like, ooh, can't do that.
But okay, 2019, ooh, can't do that. 2020, ooh, can't
Oh
do
no,
like,
yeah. Okay, I'll give you that. Like, eventually you got to be progressing to the point where, hey, yo, I can go.
Yeah.
It can't just like forever just be, nah, this is what it is. Like, I think personally you should be like, yo, I'm tired of not being able to do these things with my friends or with my girlfriend or whoever. And like you said, if you don't have the drive, your partner should at least be like, well, what can we do to make more money? You know what I'm saying? Maybe not even just what can we do for you to make more money.
Right.
Maybe it should be what can we do? Maybe even let's sell candles on the side or something like that.
Right.
I think sometimes we get to the stigma that yes, the man not runs the show, but should feel like
the man runs the show.
Should be the head of the
That's how I
house.
feel.
It just sounds sexist. So
But
I wanted to head of the household, whatever you want to say, be the security blanket, so on and so forth. Yes, but if you know, as a female, you're like, all right, I'm pushing him. He's doing his thing. I just don't feel as a female you should be like, I'm gonna just sit back and just keep being me and be regular. You know what I'm saying? So if Al is working at if y'all both working at the dollar store,
Yeah.
y'all work together. That's where y'all met. Y'all fell in love. Y'all together. But y'all like, this ain't it. All right. So I'm gonna help my man find a better job. We found my man a better job. What you still doing at the dollar store? Why you get to just sit at the dollar store? Why can't you better yourself a little bit too?
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying?
See, that's what I'm saying. That's what relationships are supposed to be about. She help you, you help her.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
That's what I guess that's the type of tip I'm on. I'm like, I'm better, so let's make you better too. Right. You know what I'm saying? Why you still got to work at the fucking dollar store?
Yeah, that's to me why though. Like kind of like you said, getting to the meat of it. That's why to me you shouldn't be dating, because that time is going to take to level up and to progress and like Uplifting said. If you trying to chase the next promotion, and you like that's going to take time, man. And if you really doing it, like a lot of people like grind all day. No, you not. If you really doing it, you probably not going to have the time to be in a really serious, good relationship. So that's to me why, like, yeah, I think if you're a broke dude, you shouldn't be dating, bro. You need to be spending time on yourself.
Right. No, nigga, that's exactly true. Like I said, nigga, I've spent those broke times. I've been in this situation before.
Hey, but isn't broke elusive? Because think about this. You see how you said grind by yourself until you have enough money to do things, right? So I say you get a job, you get promoted, you have money to do things. I'm going to Florida with y'all. We throwing it up. We going to Vegas next month. We living life. And then the girlfriend come in the picture and you realize, wait, I had enough money for me to do these things, and I wasn't broke. Right. I wasn't broke.
Right.
You know, we was out there like this, and then the girl came into the picture, and I'm like, now I got to do this times two.
See, and I think that's what I was getting at is like, I say broke, but I've always had enough money for me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right,
I've
right.
always had enough money to style me.
So I just think that's interesting because like, yo, Uplifting go to everything. Like he be gone, and then he got a girl now they don't be doing nothing.
Yeah.
And you be like, yo, she fucking expensive, man.
And that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I used to do. Like I like going to concerts. I like going out. I like gambling. I like drinking. I like.
So you was broke. So you wasn't broke.
I wasn't broke. No, I'm broke. I'm relationship broke.
But that's what we're talking about.
Yeah,
though.
I was relationship
like
broke.
this is more so, and at least the way I see this topic is more so to the earlier us, right? Like now we're figuring things out, and if we could tell our son or our nephew or just a young whippersnapper, you know what I'm saying? Like just a young buck, right? Like a young bull. If we could tell them, hey, look, man, I like what you're doing, but this comes at a cost.
Yes.
Like I think wasn't what was told to us, man. Like women come at a cost that you should be ready
Yes.
for. So that way, if you are getting money and you are at everything, when you get your lady, you should be in a position to where that stops nothing. That way you don't have to make her wait, which a lot of times we're making women wait, or we're saying let's build it together, and you can't always you can't really lead all the time that way.
That's true.
You know what I'm
That's true.
saying?
That's true, but I don't know. I just like because I have female friends that are broke. They are single. They are broke, and it's pitiful. It's sad looking. And so for me to if I was feeling one of them, like that would deter me from messing with them, just like it would deter them from messing with me.
But
'Cause
let's
I'm
talk.
not-
But
I'm
let's
not-
talk about the man.
because I'm not here to save you.
Let's eliminate the woman for a point of this. Like that's why I like this topic, is because I'm talking about us building ourselves as men in the way that we're. I don't know the actual statistics, but there was a certain time where men were making more money, were more stable, and we were able to have better relationships with our women.
Right.
And those are foundational things that I feel that men need to have. Whether she's broke or whether she's getting money,
Right.
she's still a helpmate.
Yeah, that shit right. Her like going to what SP was saying, I feel like a stable relationship, her finances necessarily shouldn't even really matter. Everything that
Really?
she brings,
You-
yeah,
No,
Bro,
because,
no,
because
Hold on, let me
no,
get this
listen,
point off.
like,
Okay, all right.
like I just told you, like a woman has different skills inside of a relationship that can add value to the relationship. Like I just said, like she can be the paperwork. You know what I mean? Like and just because she's broke doesn't mean that she don't have any skill. You know what I'm saying? Like what if you own a business? And your wife could be the assistant, or you know what I mean, things like that. Just
Okay.
because a broke woman is not necessarily worthless.
But that's what I'm saying. You
But a
you
broke
gave
man
you gave
kinda
two
is.
you gave two good examples of where, like, it's almost like financial literacy. So if she's in charge of the paperwork or the paying for the bills or doing the finances at home, that comes with a financial stability. Like, you know what I'm saying? So how was it before I met you, you couldn't keep your lights on? So now I'm going to make you in charge of keeping the lights on at home?
See, I think
but
you're
that's-
looking
getting
at
it
so
wrong,
so
bro.
this is what I'm talking about.
She's not an earner.
This is
You
what
know
I'm talking
saying?
about.
Like,
A man-
So she wants to mate herself with an earner.
I'm not talking. I'm not just talking. I'm talking about
There's plenty of earners.
I'm talking about a man, bro. A man making money, knowing how finances work. It's not just making money. It's making good decisions with your money.
Yeah.
That allows you to be able to support a woman or take on a load of some sort financially, because you're already capable of handling your finances. So I'm not saying that you don't get a woman that doesn't work, but to paint a woman that isn't, able to pay her bills or something like that, that's just guidance. And if you build her up and say, hey, this is what you should be doing, this is how you can benefit the business, and she wants to support you and help you, I don't see how that's such a bad thing. Or if she's making money, it's still just extra because you was straight before her. Like,
Right. And that's the number one thing. And I think that's what we're getting on with this topic. A man should be straight without the woman. You know?
Well,
First,
that's yeah.
you
That
know?
I-
So the question is like, should broke men be dating? Is like, not really.
I would tell
Unless you get a certain type person that's gonna build with you, which is not a lot of women out here.
What would you tell your younger self at 20? Would you tell yourself at 20, 21 to get into a deep relationship? Or would you say, hey, man, that relationship's going to be there. Just make sure that you work and grind and build yourself up. That's a real question.
honest, you want my honest answer?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
I would tell him go date, man. Cause that's me. That's always been me. Y'all know me. I ain't changed since the day y'all met me. When I was in high school, who was booed up all through high school? Me. I was the only one in this group, like, booed the fuck up. But that was me. That was that's what I do. So for me to just be naive or capping on this show saying that I would tell myself to, hey man, grind real hard. them girls gonna be there when you get successful. Of course they're gonna be there. But that wasn't her. You know what I'm saying? The girl that I was with, probably wouldn't be the one that's there at the end of the rainbow. So we talking about you telling a young man, which I'm not saying we shouldn't be doing these things, but it's really hard to get that in a young person's head that, so you don't want me date at all and you want me just grind till I'm like 25, 30? A lot of dudes, they want pussy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You can still
you can for 1 year though.
You could still. I mean,
but
you
we're
still
talking
have
about straight out of high school, man.
but-
Nobody was in that mindset. Like,
But that's a
Let's
real
get it.
thing. But bro, like
That's
certain.
different. Out of high school, you're a kid for real. Like, we
you
talking
18
about
years
grown
old,
men.
man. What's the difference between 18 and 20?
Well, hold on.
Go
If a guy out of high school, right, he could still have sex. Like we weren't getting into serious
There were no
relationships.
There's no dates, bro.
So
You're not going Cheesecake
yeah,
Factory when
you
you're
know,
a teenager, bro.
I'm not saying just run the field,
You're not
but
taking vacations at 18.
what
Joe,
I'm
for
saying is
real?
a man should not be seriously dating until he's financially sound. I
hear what
really
you-
believe that.
I understand.
That's all I'm saying. Now I'm not.
No, I'm just saying,
yeah.
but we live in a world where there's been plenty of, high school sweethearts get married, still together, happy.
That's what,
So that's what I'm saying. So for us to just say this is what it should be and don't do the other thing, it's happened.
no. My point is, in order to be the
And you
example B gave, and we gotta finish in a minute. But the example B gave was the woman is not willing to grind with this person. Like you talking about high school sweetheart, high school.
They
basically
down.
You got nothing.
Yeah,
You got
yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
So you're together and you're able. You want to build up with this person. You made that.
Right.
You know these
Right.
persons that, and we're talking about dating. When you didn't have a high school sweetheart, now you're 30. You're in the dating pool. Nobody wants to build up with you at 30. You understand? You should already be built.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Now high school. People want to be. Hey,
No,
you're
I-
the
no,
guy
I agree
want to
with-
build up. With.
I agree with that
Okay?
100%.
So
100%.
it's just different now when we talk
Right.
about dating. man.
I think the only thing we differ, like, I'm not. You don't have to necessarily build with me, but I have no desire to be with a woman who just you're not doing nothing. Like I'm not carrying all the load and for you to just be on this free magic carpet ride. I'm not with that. And everybody else could have a different opinion
you
to that,
said-
but I'm not with that.
You said before that you inspire. So why don't you inspire her to help
I
you
will,
out on your
but
on your
listen,
route?
but that's what I'm saying. That means she's willing. You said
Yeah.
unwilling. So if I try
Oh,
to
yeah, if she's
quote
unwilling,
unquote
yeah.
inspire you to do your own thing or help me do my thing, and you not, I just want to go on the ride. I just want to. I'm not with that.
All right, I feel that. Go ahead,
That's
man.
why I like these topics, man. These are my favorite ones when we don't all agree with each other. You know what I'm saying? I think sometimes we have a tendency we might get some topics where everyone's just agreeing, but I like these ones where it's a little bit of dispute, a little bit of back and forth.